Hello and welcome to the Future Fuel Cafe. In this video, we're going to be looking at the subject of AI video and how it's actually changing video creation, the whole world of videography, and how it's having an impact. Because right now, we are living in a world where every single day there seems to be some sort of new AI news, something to do with how it's changing the industry, how things like Midjourney are creating better and better quality images of people that literally look photorealistic, where you can't tell the difference from an actual picture to something that's AI generated. And now we come into the world of AI video generation. There was a picture that I saw on X the other day that basically showed the whole year of last year, that is 2023, from January through to December just gone. And what it showed was how in the first quarter of that year, how some video software was coming out, AI video software was coming out. Point being, as it went through the year, more and more and more were coming through until you got to the final quarter where there was just AI software after AI software being released, a new announcement, some updates, some new complete company out of nowhere has just come out and released software. For me, it has really piqued my interest because myself, I am a video creator, a videographer. I've been doing it for the last 7 years nearly, and this whole new world of AI has really blown my mind. Ever since ChatGPT got announced November 22nd, 2022, so it's just been over a year now since it's been out, AI has been the whole rage. And for me, it is going to change the industry to whole new levels that we don't even know yet. We can only speculate. But in this video, I'm going to try and speak about some of the companies that are coming out, some of the things you should be aware of, looking at the positives and the negatives of how it's going to affect us. So without further ado, let's jump straight on into the video. There are so many companies right now that are releasing software to do with AI video creation, and it's like they're all trying to jump on the bandwagon. Now, there are some very amazing companies that are releasing incredible AI software, such as Pika Labs, Adobe Firefly when that finally drops, Opus Clip, which is something I've made videos about, Captions, we have Autopod, which is something I've also made videos about, and News, Runway, and just on and on and on. There are so many different companies releasing this software right now. I'd be here all day naming them. So what I want to do right now is talk about the positives and the negatives about how this is going to affect us and how we can best react to it. So let's start with the positives first. First off, learning this software can save you time. For example, take Autopod, which is something I've made videos about and absolutely love. You can basically have multicam editing where it basically edits your podcast for you, makes all the cuts to the timing of the person speaking. Imagine how much time that would take you before just manually having to do that, or literally at the click of a button, you can watch it in real time, make all the cuts. Incredible. Or for example, Opus Clip, where you'll take your long form video, drop it into its software, and the AI will analyze your video, generate how many different clips, individual shorts, depending on the length of the overall long form video, alongside with a video title, which is a good hook. Also below that, it'll give you a description and a breakdown of why it thinks it's a good story and why it will go viral. And it also gives you the ability to then edit that clip and make it to how you like it. And this is just two companies. There is Pika Labs, like I've just said, with the basic press of a button, a prompt, it will generate a whole 3-second, 4-second longer video for you from a prompt. And that's an incredible high quality animation, and who knows where that will go because it's just been released. And then with it saving you time, it'll also save you money. What I mean by that is if you have a video editor who, for example, makes shorts for you from your long form videos, hypothetically, you don't need to use their services anymore because you can use Opus Clip and it will do it for you. Now, some of the results aren't always the best. Up to you how you go about doing that. But the point is, ever since Opus Clip first came out, it is by far, in my opinion, the best short form AI creator for consistency and everything else. And that's only getting better and better. If, for example, you are a podcast editor and you're using Autopod, for example, well, instead of you manually having to make the cuts to the video to the podcast, you can use AI, and instead of maybe getting 2 videos done a day, you can get 4 done a day, 5 hypothetically. But if you're getting that much done a day, it gives you more time. And what you can also do is use this new skill set of AI video to leverage yourself as a business, to charge more money, to get new clients, to spread into whole new industries, and actually take your quality content and make it even better, make it even refined, make it more expanded to new audiences, if you like, you know? Right now, learning AI alongside video is a must in my opinion, because it aids your skill set, it takes your knowledge from here to a whole new level, and you can then take this, use it as leverage when you work with clients, new companies, whoever you work with, you can charge more money because you can then take your unique skill set and approach companies, or they'll come to you depending on what they look like, and you are the person who knows how to use AI alongside video. You're a unique person right there. That is your unique selling point. You can charge X amount more for that, you know? I'm saying this, but who knows? At the minute, it's an open field, but that is the possibility of it, and it's absolutely incredible. Now, on the flip side, there are gonna be a lot of negatives, and I've tried to be very honest when writing this down, what I think will be an impact. If you are a person like myself who's been doing video creation for the last 7 years, making videos has been my job to be doing that, that's a hard skill. That's a skill I've had to learn, right? If you are someone who's new to video creation, well, that barrier to entry has come down. And what I mean by that is it's already come down, you know, by having high quality phones now that can film weddings. There are people right now using iPhones to film weddings. Why spend thousands on a camera setup like this when you can get a phone and it will do the same job, and clients want that? People want that. People are paying for that right now as we speak. Well, lower that even more. If you can create videos from a basic prompt, do you need to learn how to press record on a camera, or do you even know how to use a camera at all? Or can you just go hypothetically to something like Pika Labs, Runway, type in a prompt, and you created a video right there? That is your video from a basic prompt. My point is, overall, it lowers the barrier to entry. It allows less skilled people who have had to work not as hard as you over the last 7, 8, 10, 20 years, and they can come in, and it creates competition. And when that floods the market, that takes your price of what you can, you know, charge down lower, because there's people who can create quality content, quality videos, depending what it is again, and who knows where it's going to go, but at a much lower cost. That is why, again, I emphasize we need to learn this as a skill. And also what I want to say is this can create laziness, in my opinion. Now, what I specifically mean by that is someone who's had to go out, you know, if, for example, when I've done my wedding jobs, I didn't make good wedding videos straight away. I had to go and make a lot of mistakes. I had to learn on my feet, you know, or if I'm making videos like this or anything, any sort of videos. My point is, anyone to their craft who has, you know, got the experience in their craft, in their industry, has had to make a lot of mistakes. Has had to put the effort in if they want to get to a high skill level and charge X amount in that industry that they're in. So if you are someone who can just rock up and just be like, well, I can do what he or she can do, but with just a prompt, to me, that's laziness in an extent, because you can just do it with a prompt and you're not having to be creative. You're not having to think outside the box. That's taking your thinking, creative capability and lowering it. And again, I think that will breed laziness, because people now, they want money and they want it now. They want it now. You know, we live in a world of instant gratification where people want things and they want it now. They want it the fastest way possible. So overall, what do I think? I don't look at this from an emotional point of view. I look at this as a black and white point of view. So what do I mean by that? Emotional would be, this is unfair. I've had to do X, Y, and Z amount of years to get to this point. Someone can come in and, you know, use a bit of software and they create a video. That is happening whether we like it or not. My question I ask myself is, right now, as I am here in this present moment, how can I react to this? Because I control my reaction. And what can I do to put myself in the best position right now in the present moment, but also future-proof myself, you know, for the future? What can I do to enhance my skill set? I always choose to look at stuff with a positive attitude, even though, yes, this is happening, and there are elements of it that are scary because it seems out of control, and it is just coming and coming and coming and coming, whether we like it or not. And I choose to go out there, make these videos, learn about it, and try and present it in the best way possible to you. At the minute, I would say the world is your oyster, and it's down to your imagination and how it plays out. But I think being able to future-proof yourself and just as a whole use it as an enhancement to your overall workflow, you know, I think it's really good right now. And finally as well, it can also be misused. It can be made to generate, you know, inappropriate things without me having to go into detail about that, or, you know, just create bad content as a whole, sadly. And that ruins it for other people. But again, there are those people who just want to create money and opportunities very fast, and I can't blame them for it because people are out there like that. But there's also in my opinion, approaching things with a balance. And going too far that way, you know, it doesn't go well, in my opinion, and it floods the market, and that's it. So it can be used. AI video generation does have a massive use case, but it has to be approached with the right mindset and positive attitude of being able to use it and able to enhance your skill set. And right now, these are the companies, in my opinion, that are in the AI video creation, video generation space that you should pay attention to, take note of, and I think will be even bigger this year. First off, we're starting with Adobe. Specifically, we're starting off with Adobe Firefly. So far been integrated into Photoshop with the generative fill, where you can basically expand a bit and the AI will create some sort of image out of its own imagination and expand the image and make it look really amazing. And the fact it can do that is incredible with pictures. But right now, I really want to see how it's going to be integrated with video inside of Premiere Pro, After Effects. And I think it'll be crazy. The fact you can put in a prompt instead of spending hours color grading, because I will spend a lot of time color grading. I have done over the last 7 years, or a simple prompt, and it will do it for you. Instead of spending hours looking for music or sound effects, again, it will do it for you with a basic prompt or just analyze the clip for you. Wow, how that's even gonna change the industry, how it will change how people edit. I think right now, your imagination that's your only limit, right? The second company that I think you should watch closely is someone I've already mentioned, Pika Labs. Right now, as I record this, in my opinion, I think they are the best text to video image generation company, producing the highest consistent results with their animations, with their video stuff. And who knows, by the time this video is out, maybe they can generate real life stuff. I don't really think they will be able to, but I could be wrong, but I really doubt it. But my point is, watch them closely. The third company that you should watch is InVideo AI. Now, I really love this company. I really love what their AI software can do. I've already made a mini series of videos about them and I plan on making more this year. But what it can basically do is take a single prompt and it can generate a whole video using AI software. Where they got it from, I don't know how they created it, but it's incredible. But they can use the AI software to not just generate a voiceover, they can also generate a script. They can also generate music.
Who is tasked with the salvation of the land from an imminent catastrophe of monstrous proportions.
They will find all the scenes to go with the prompts that you said, what you've put in there, what you've wanted, or just a very basic prompt. And it will just generate a whole video sequence for you, whether you want it to be a short or a full length 10-minute, 20-minute video. And again, I'll go into more detail about this and I'll put my playlist down below of InVideo AI so you can see what it can do. But again, this is a company you should watch this year. I think they're gonna do exceptionally amazing things. Then the other company that you should be keeping a close eye on is Opus Clip. Now I know I've already mentioned them and I mentioned them in a lot of my content because I simply think they're fantastic. I genuinely just think they're fantastic. And what they keep doing is innovating, getting better and pushing boundaries. And their AI software is the best that I've used and seen for creating shorts or short form content from your long form videos. I don't think anything has come close to it. And for me, I use it every other day and I just think it is incredible. And I think again, they're the top of their game, and when I keep looking at them, they only seem to be wanting to get better and better and better. And then these ones are just a few extra ones I want to throw in because there are a lot, but they're incredible still. Runway I have not used as much as Pika Labs, hence why I haven't gone into as much detail about it, but I plan to make more videos about them this year because again, simply from what I've seen other people using their software, they produce quality content. They produce quality results. I think another one is Captions. Again, they don't seem to be that well known, or maybe not, I don't know, but for me, I think what they offer is fantastic. Their software is free to use, those three main tools, at least anyway for now. Familiarize yourself with them, watch them. If you have a Mac, if you're someone who's new to video creation and you want to get into the world, I would recommend you download the app Captions. Some of it you have to pay for, but they have enough free stuff on there to start yourself off with and you can use to create quality content. Now I'm aware there's going to be people who watch this who don't agree with me, think I'm talking an absolute load of rubbish and everything else in between, and that's fine, you're allowed to think that. But I'm saying this from an unemotional point of view, as this is happening right now, and now is our biggest opportunity, in my opinion, as we sit here in this present moment to go out there, better ourselves in our skills, with our skill sets in our industries, and future-proof ourselves at the same time. Now, I know some of this stuff is going to upset some of you. There's going to be other people who love this, and there's maybe going to be some people who are indifferent and don't know how to act. And that's why I say with this video, these are some of the companies I would go out and check, because they're easy access to ease yourself into this, familiarize yourself with it. And overall, what I really want is that it helps you. It makes you better creators. It helps you not lose jobs, not lose work, after years of effort. So anyway, let me know what you think of the video. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any other companies that I've missed, software I'm not aware of, and what you generally think to my opinion of this. If there's anything else I've missed, if I'm off balance, if I am balanced, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out the video description down below to the links of all the videos. Also check out my podcast, the Future Fuel Cafe podcast, which is linked down below, where I have many different guests on there talking about this sort of stuff, AI software, not just that, business, entrepreneurial stuff, and a variation of many other things. But I do that to have interesting people on so you can learn from them. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.